And gentlemen, there's a story that just hit in the New York Times where people are going out and getting these shots with cells in it. It's the blood from the umbilical cord from women, and they're getting this stuff injected in their bodies. Well, 12 people have been hospitalized and they are seriously ill after getting this done. These folks get this kind of stuff done because they're looking for a cure for disease, or they're looking for their fountain of youth. And you can see it's having the opposite effect on these folks. So this came out on December 20th, 2018. 12 patients became seriously ill after receiving injections that supposedly contained stem cells from umbilical cord blood, according to the FDA, which issued a warning to the California company Genentech that made the blood product they were given. The FDA says on Thursday that it had also written to 20 clinics that offer unapproved stem cell treatments, warning them that such products are generally regulated by the agency and encouraging the clinics to contact the federal regulators before November 2020. 2020, and they're getting sick now? Okay. When enforcement will tighten, the names of the clinics have not been released. We're going to be going in and inspecting more stem cell operators this year, said Dr. Scott Gottlieb. The agency's commissioner said in an email, we're focused on the outfits that may be engaging in unsafe practices and haven't been working with the DEA to come into compliance with the laws they're subject to. Unfortunately, there are too many firms that fit this description. Hundreds of clinics have sprung up around the country offering treatments supposedly containing stem cells to treat a wide variety of ailments, including arthritis, eye disorders, Parkinson's disease, and lung problems. The treatments are marked as having curative or healing properties, but there is no proof that they work or are safe. Clinics offering treatments claim they are not drugs and therefore do not need FDA approval, but in some cases, the agency disagrees. In November 2017, it gave the clinics 3 years to come into compliance and said during that period, it would use enforcement discretion, giving the industry some leeway, but cracking down on clinics that harm patients. In May, the FDA sought permanent injunctions against 2 stem cell clinics. One U.S. stem cell clinic, LLC, of Sunrise, Florida, had treated 3 patients who lost their sight after stem cells were injected into their eyes. Oh my, woo! These people will get any damn thing done to themselves. Oh my goodness. The California Stem Cell Treatment Center, with locations in Rancho Mirage and Beverly Hills, have been administering a combination of smallpox vaccines and stem cells to cancer patients. The people who became ill after receiving the Genentech products had been giving injections into their knees, shoulders, and spines to treat painful conditions like arthritis or injuries. They contracted infections in their bloodstreams or joints, and all were hospitalized. Wow. You know what? This just go to show you they are really shooting in the dark using these stem cells. It's not as foolproof as they've been trying to claim for a long time. One patient spent 58 days in the hospital with a bloodstream infection. a spinal cord abscess, and other spinal problems. Wow. Another with an infected knee was hospitalized for 30 days. The shortest stay was 4 days. Others lasted 12, 15, or 35 days. All of this from getting stem cells injected into their bodies. And now you can see the danger in that. Test of unopened vials of the cord blood products taken from clinics, given the shots found in same types of microbes that had infected the patients, which included E. coli and other fecal bacteria. Oh, that going into their bodies. Oh man, I guess you are infected. Wow. And you can't really trust all of that spinal cord blood because of all the drug addiction, and you got syphilis out here and stuff. You may be taking that from some damn drug addict, and the baby is impacted. And you're taking that spinal cord blood and injecting it into people. And as you can see, they're getting sick. The cases were described in a report published online on Thursday by the researchers for Center for Disease Control and Prevention, who wrote, "This investigation highlights the serious potential risk to patients of stem cell therapies administered for unapproved and unproven uses." So it looks like, let me see, I'm just trying to find out what parts of the country. Here it is. 7 cases occurred in Texas, 4 in Florida, and 1 in Arizona, mostly in August and September of this year. 11 patients were treated at private clinics specializing in pain or orthopedic, and the patient who was hospitalized 58 days was treated for ambulatory surgery center. They were treated at a center for ambulatory surgery. In September, the health departments in Texas and Florida traced some of the infections to a California company called Livyon, which distributed Genentech products. Livyon issued a recall. So they're recalling the cord blood that they sent to this Genentech clinic. Man, I wouldn't get this stuff done. I don't care what pain I'm in. I'll find other alternatives that are a lot more safer. This is ridiculous. I'm really shocked that this stuff is allowed to occur. They allow these clinics to open up, and they're unapproved and they're unsafe, but they're allowing this practice to go on in the country. Oh my God, I can't get over that they injected this in people's eyes and they went blind. Woo, man. Some of these folks are desperate and they will try anything. I think this is way too much of a risk. It ain't worth it. It is not worth it. But please tell me what you think. I think this is some crazy shit right here. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.